So it's all about using this to attract anything, to get anything. I know you must have been seeing so many videos or some videos telling you use Fanta to attract this, use Fanta to get all your heart desires. I want to let you know why it works that way. You're welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here for the first time, you're so welcome. My name is Pamela. I only share spiritual tips and messages on this channel. I don't do spiritual work. So anywhere you come across my image or somebody bearing my name, claiming to be me, telling you to bring money for spiritual work, know that the person is a scammer. May God bless you. Consider subscribing, like and share this video so that this video will go around. Let's go. So the benefits of using Fanta to pray is massive. Okay, why I've not really talked about Fanta, using Fanta, is because it doesn't work for everybody. Yes, this is hidden secret you should know. I don't know whether you have watched it somewhere else and you have tried it. If it works for you, good for you. If it did not work for you, then you should try another thing. And I want to let you know why it may not be working for you, and that is because Fanta work is not for everybody. All right, so I don't know if you know about elements. We have water element, we have air element, we have fire element, and also land element. 4 elements. This represents different things, different people entirely. So there are some people that can bear water element and also fire at the same time. Like, you know, it can be mixture. You can just have only one element. So if you check my channel, I've discussed about water element, I've discussed about air elements. Not all the elements I've mentioned. I'll try to discuss it once again so that in case you are new here, you get to understand. Fanta work has huge advantage for those that belong to water elements. Sea elements, it favors them mostly. Like anytime they try anything with Fanta, they pray with Fanta, it will start working massively. I also want to let you know that it's not only Fanta, it's anything sweet. Okay, if you don't belong to water elements personalities, you can also use other things like honey, white sugar. In fact, I don't normally talk about honey. If you watch my videos, I've always discussed sugar and other ones. Sugar, sea salt, prayers, fasting, midnight prayers. With faith, it will work. Even this, without faith, it will not work. It's not a magic. It's not a spell. It's not something that is forceful. It's not diabolic. But depending on how you want to use it. If you use it calling on to God, it will work. If you belong to water personality, okay, if you belong to water elements, if you pray with a clean heart, keeping your ways upright, like, you know, it will start working for you. So if you can still use sugar, only sugar, white sugar, please, it will work for you. These are things that will attract sweetness, make way to pave for good things to start coming your way, so that anything you put your hand will start working. I know from the cover of this video, some people will be like, oh, Pamas is not sharing Fanta work, Fanta. And that is because all this time that the videos are going viral, I've never shared something like this. I want to let you understand one thing, that you can still use sugar, it works the same. Why people use Fanta is because it's colorful, it's flashy, it's sweet, so many other reasons. So if you don't belong to water elements, you will not understand. I don't want to share more about that, but I want to let you know that there's a substitute. Okay, you can use sugar, white sugar. So how to use Fanta to manifest any good thing you want through prayers, inviting God in it, is the same way if you are going to use sugar. Like, use it for cleansing. If you are using Fanta, you have to get a white bowl. If you don't have a white bowl, you can use any other colorful bowl, but do not use black. Do not use a dark brown. Anything dark color, very dark brown, no. Anything black in color, don't use that bowl. You can use a white bowl, but preferably white bowl. Fill with water, then add your Fanta. You can use only Fanta. Like if you have enough of it, you can use plenty of Fanta with little water, or no water at all. Then you pray just the same way. If you have been following me, how I explain how to cleanse, manifest good things, manifest prosperity, you pray, tell God Almighty to give you anything you desire. That you are doing this. You know, those that belong to water element, they know how to pray with Fanta to appease water. Those people that belong to water, they know how to use it in that way. But I want to let you know that anybody can still use Fanta. Anybody can still use sugar. Does not mean that it will not work for you, but this Fanta works best, like 99% to those that belong to water. If you don't understand, no problem. This channel, I'm discussing neutral. Okay, I don't want to confuse anybody. So you want to manifest anything, this is the time for you to start speaking, praying, you know, saying all you desire, anything you desire. But only thing that this forbids is when you are treating people badly, when you are living a very bad life, like harming people, your ways are not upright, you are scamming, you know, your source of income is not genuine, like you are trying to deceive people. It's just like normal prayer. It will not work. This will not work. You end up attracting problems. Why some people will say, do not do this, it will bring more problem to you. And that is because if you know that you are not righteous, if you know that your ways are not upright, do not try it. You cannot be speaking to God, telling God Almighty, do this for me, do this, when your ways are not upright. When your hands are soiled with blood, it will be as if you are trying to mock God. In all things you do, make sure you are very prayerful, make sure your faith is there, and make sure your hands are clean, your heart is pure, and anything you do will start working. Remember that God can give you anything you desire as long as you trust in Him. Just trust in Him, and all things you desire will start coming your way. This works, okay? Yes, so many people have been getting so many testimonies, while some people are not. Like I always say, that spiritual work did not work for you does not mean that others will not work for you. Like this particular channel, Palmas TV, I keep on sharing so many tips, and I keep repeating some for those that are new, so that they will get to see the new videos, because the old ones, they may not be able to find them. I keep sharing so many tips because if this worked for one person, like salt cleansing will work for you, it may not work for another person. We have 4 elements. I also discuss how to use sand. Like the previous video, I discussed how to mix sand with salt. I did not give the title sand and salt, but the title of that video is something like to break curses and shams. So inside that video, you see that I use sand. That particular video favors everybody, as long as you step on the land, on the sand, whether you're water element, personality, fire element, any kind, air elements, name it. As long as you step, you are walking on the land. Even if you don't move outside, you walk inside your house, it's land, you are stepping on the sand. Definitely it must work for everybody, but it may favor those that belong to land elements. Okay, you see, the air personalities, those that belong to air elements, those ones that use candle to pray, it favors them mostly. Like those that burn incense, like anything that sends a smoke or fire into the air through prayer, it favors everybody, but it works most for those people. So next, I'm going to be discussing more about this. I don't want to waste time for this video. So you see why you should always watch every video. Some people will see me holding this, they will be like, oh, Palmas, I don't want to watch this. But if you watch inside, if you try to watch every video, okay, you will see that this has great meaning. Like you will learn other things, not only about Fanta. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Like and share this video. I will see you next time. Bye.